Hello, so this is the first section of our lecture, and now we will go and see how to process for the installation of Windows 10. So first of all, we'll see all the new feature of Windows 10, and after we'll see the different way to do the installation. There is so many way. So we'll cover all the way to do installation. So this is the section 1. So let's go in section 1 and let's talk about the installation. But first of all, what is Windows 10? Okay, so this is a good question. So Windows 10, of course, like you know, and you have noticed that in Windows 10, it's a new operating system. And of course, you were all using like Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10 is radically different in both functionality, look, and feel. So if you had before Windows 8.1 or 8, there is not going to be a lot of change. But if you are coming from Windows 7, wow, 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 it's going to be a lot of change. So we have here, let's change let's go here. Sorry, up now. Let's go back here. Pointer. Okay. So the first thing that you notice is that Windows 10 have a new start screen. Of course, this is this is a lot of improvement. So the start screen is a way where the user can finally interact with apps and information in your Windows 10. So it's a tile based, and it's you can configure it and display live information and provide an interactive experience for user. Okay, so it's a touch friendly layout, so it means that it's different with Windows 7. However, for a user with desktop services, it display a more traditional start menu. Okay, so don't be afraid about that. So if I show you here on let's close this window and let's go back here on this one. Yeah, sorry. So you see that when you just start here, you have here all your application. You have here your recently added. You have here all your application sorted by A to Z. So B, C, E, F. Okay, this is the start menu here, and you can also click on the letter and go directly on the application that you need. For example, M here. So I can see that I have all the software here installed by M here. So this menu is very easy for you, okay? So really, it's not a difficult challenge for your user who are coming from Windows 7. Why? Because they still have this start menu here, and this is something that is very nice because you can do personalization of your app. So if you use often, for example, like say the calculator, you can put it here, okay? It's already pinned, but if it wasn't, it was working, like a calendar here. So if I go, for example, and say, okay, this dash line here, it's already pinned, okay? So a lot of them, maybe Edge. No, it's already pinned. Or you can have, I don't know if I have some. Yeah, this one, Microsoft support. So I can put it here on one of my box, like apps, pay, explore. I can go all down here and I can, add it here where I want, okay? So if I add it here, it will create a new block here. So if I do this, now I have a new block and I can say demo apps. Okay. And of course I can go here and I can change it and put it here if I want. So this is a way that all your user will can change and like you put some post-it. It's the same thing that a post-it here, okay? And you can even go here and put this one inside another one. And if you do that, he will create, of course, a folder with all your icon inside. So you can rename here your block here very easily, or you can change and put it in another block. For example, now this one agenda is with Explorer. You can even change the layout here, so make it more bigger or not. So and with the start menu here, you can just type what you want to find. So for example, if I want to find a document, or let's say on Malta, this is the island where I actually live, you can see that when I search for Malta, I can have like my all the information about Malta, search in the web, country in Europe, Malta news, Malta coronavirus document here. So have your document here, the video, and some photo here. So it's very simple. You can say I search on apps, I search on document only, on web here, or I can go here more and I can find all this. I can even find a video on Malta. Okay, so this is a video that I have on my desktop here. So if I go on web here, I can, click everywhere like image here, and he will open on my browser all information about Malta. Okay, so it's really a way that you can, it's very easy, and it can be used in a touch based, or it can use in a normal. Okay, so it's different if you have, both a computer with touch or with not touch screen. The other thing is that the menu here, of course, this is important, but it's very easy to you for you to use the new menu, start menu. Okay, you have here some information about, your setting. You can go here and document. You can go in setting here, or you can go here and do a power, and you can do a sleep, shutdown, or restart. Okay, so this is the first, new feature. After you have the cloud, of course, in our world, all is integrated in the cloud with Office 365 or Azure. So Windows 10 provide really integration with cloud-based services. So you can, use a lot of new feature to integrate your computer in the cloud. This is really amazing. So you can, for example, take your OneDrive, or you can, uh, install, for example, Office 365 application directly from the cloud. You have now also the client Hyper-V. So the client Hyper-V, you have it only on the Windows 10 Professional and Enterprise, not on the Home Edition. But Hyper-V, I think you know that, is for client virtualization. So you can use it to test application, and by using client Hyper-V, IT department can provide, for example, a consolidated and efficient virtual environment through a VM. So this is very, very nice, but you have it only, of course, on Windows Enterprise. You don't have it on the Home Edition. For example, actually, I am in a Home Edition. See, I can see that because if I go in setting here, and if I go on my system here about Windows 10, I am actually in my Home Edition. Okay, so I can see that here, Windows 10 Home, and I have the latest build 2004. Okay, so I will show you how to install this because actually it's not global available. So I am in the insider preview. So I will show you how to install this one. So you see I'm Windows 10 Home Edition. So I don't have the Hyper-V here. I cannot install it. To install it, I need to have at least uh, the um, the Windows 10 Enterprise Edition. If I have the Windows 10 Enterprise Edition, I can install Hyper-V. So if I show you here, let's go on my let's go here on my virtualization. So I have this one. This one is Windows 10 Enterprise. So if I connect on this VM here, I have, of course, the way to install Hyper-V. Okay, so if I show you, I will connect to my VM, and this VM is connected to domain. The domain is VitIT, and if I go inside this computer it's a Windows 10 Enterprise. So I can, for example, install Hyper-V inside this VM. Okay, so normally you install Hyper-V on a Windows 10 where you install Windows 10 on your physical workstation. Okay, I can do simulate Hyper-V on a VM. Okay, it's possible. So of course for that I need to go and here type Hyper-V, for example, and I can turn Windows feature on and off. Okay, so this is normal because I must go first on my control panel here. Yep, and on my control panel I have the way to show you how to install Hyper-V. So I just have to go on my application here, program in future, and here you'll see that I can turn Windows feature on and off, and here you will see that I can install Hyper-V here. When I install Hyper-V, I can on my physical laptop or physical desktop create some VM like you see here actually. Okay, so I just have to do OK, and Hyper-V will be installed on this Windows 10 version. Okay, so I have the Hyper-V, but if I go on my home edition here, I will not have it. Okay, so if I type control panel, I hope that I have it in this edition, because in this edition it's the last one. So control panel, yeah, I have it still. So here, if I go on my control panel, and if I go on my home edition and I go in program and feature, you will see that I will not have Hyper-V here. So if I go here, you will see that there is no Hyper-V. See? Why? Because I am in a home edition. Okay. So now he installed Hyper-V, I can restart it, and I can now create VM. This is one of the ways that you can follow this training. Okay, you have a laptop with Windows 10 Professional Enterprise, you can install Hyper-V and create the same VM I created actually. Okay, oh, amazing. So after that, we have the multiple devices. This is very important because actually Windows 10 work on a lot of devices that you can you have it, for example, on tablet, your phones, you have it on the Xbox, you have it on the HoloSense, you have it even if you're frig in your car, everywhere. So why? Because it's a core edition and you can install it everywhere. After that, you have the notion of bringing your own device. Wow. So this is important because, in today's world, a lot of people have a lot of device. So you can have, for example, you can bring your devices and connect your user to your corporate network. So this is very nice. So meaning that you just buy your device, you have some money, you buy it, and after the IT will integrate it in your corporate network. We'll see all that in this training. Let's stop this first video, and I'm going to stop it, and we'll see after in the next section all information about all the mobility improvement and security and security, of course, improvement of Windows 10. See you in the next lecture. Bye.